Today I will show you how to intersect cubes in perspective. At the end, I'll give you a bonus, so you don't want to miss. So stay with me till the end. Here is one of my sketchbooks. You can see how I intersect cuboids with other geometrical figures here. In this video, I will show you how to use constructive drawing to solve such challenges. Let's begin the first sketch. I will do it in graphite pencil. To draw a cuboid, first I mark its footprint on the ground. It is depicted in two-point perspective. I will also draw another footprint of a prism that partially overlaps the first rectangle. They are both located on the same ground. Sides of these two rectangles are parallel to each other. This will simplify the task. Now, I add vertical edges of cuboid sides. All four edges should be strictly vertical. This cuboid is quite shallow. It resembles a thick book that is lying on a table. The top plane of this cuboid also follows two-point perspective. The front corner of this box is bolder and darker to suggest an aerial perspective in drawing. Now, let's mark edges of the prism. Back side of the prism is vertical. I'll erase some redundant marks. The tilted plane is facing the left-hand side. Two footprints are on the same ground level and they intersect each other in 2 points. The front point is visible and belongs to the front side of the cuboid, as well as to the prism side. These two planes are vertical, so is the intersection line. It ends at the prism's tilted edge. Because this plane is parallel to the cuboid's horizontal edge, the intersection line is also horizontal. We can now draw an invisible line of intersection on the opposite side. It ends at the cuboid's top edge. At the top, the intersection line will be horizontal and parallel to cuboid's edges. It ends at the tilted edge of the prism. From that point, the intersection line will be parallel to the cuboid's horizontal edges. It ends at the cuboid's edge. There are two dots on the cuboid's left side and can be connected with one line. This line is invisible. You may see that this line is parallel to prism's tilted edges. To color code these intersecting objects, I will outline cuboid's edges in blue. This way, you will clearly see the intersection geometry. Following the rule of an aerial perspective, the front corner is darker and bolder. Blue lines fade away the further they are. One of the main rules of constructive drawing is to depict all objects as if they are transparent. We don't have to draw all lines in colored pencil. I will leave invisible lines untouched. This gives only edges of the cuboid that are visible in life. To give this drawing more three-dimensional appearance, I will shade cuboid's sides in blue. This shading partially covers invisible graphite lines that I will leave without erasing. The front side of the cuboid is also shaded. I'm using a different direction of pencil strokes here. Now, in red pencil, I will highlight edges of the prism. Drawing in colored pencils is totally optional. I do it purely for presentation purposes here, to make the difference between objects more obvious. The side plane of the prism can also be shaded in red color. I am using vertical direction of pencil strokes here. We can also do intersection lines in red. The tilted plane of the prism can be shaded in red as well. Pencil strokes follow the direction of prism's tilted plane. I'm using the candle grip to make fast, long strokes. I hope you found this demonstration helpful and it was easy for you to follow along. In the Drawing Academy course, you will find much more in-depth lessons on drawing in perspective. Understanding of intersection greatly helps when drawing simple and more complex objects like this classic capital, for example. In the Drawing Academy, students often ask me about how to use intersection in drawing. As the tutor of this academy, I give constructive critiques and answer students' questions. For example, here is one article where I explain how to improve a still life artwork. Quite often, rules of constructive drawing are used to make sure that objects in still life are not intersecting. I also provide example of my sketches to demonstrate how it should be done. In the Drawing Academy, you can not only get feedback on your artwork, but also ask any art-related questions you may have. You may check our students' artwork in this online gallery. The Drawing Academy curriculum consists of 45 video lessons that cover all important topics about drawing you must know. Video lessons explain drawing materials and how to use them, how to draw in perspective, how to use constructive drawing principles, how to measure and use proportions. The drawing lessons also cover anatomy for artists, proportions of a human body, such topics as how to draw portraits and figures, and many others. As our student, you'll rely on personal support from the Academy tutors. This support is unlimited and comes at no extra charge for life. Here is the page where you can enroll in the drawing course at a discount. You won't find the same deal at any contemporary art college anywhere in the world. If you want to get strong skills of constructive drawing, you may enroll in the course on this page. This is a special discounted offer for you as the attendee of this webinar. See you when you enroll.